Hello guys, if you're thinking about buying an APU and you don't know which one is the best and you really want to be guided or want to see which one is better, which one is the worst. So I'll try to break down main points on APUs, which one I think is better. So Thermoking APUs are known to be number one. Reason being is they're very reliable, and Thermoking has a large network, and mechanics know how to work on these. And parts of this APU are readily available. Number two comes Carrier. Carrier APUs are also well known for their quality, but Thermoking is takes the cake though. Carrier is in number two position. They're very reliable. They do the job right, and parts are readily available. And Carrier uh, APUs are a little bit cheaper to repair compared to Thermoking. Thermoking tripac parts are expensive, and the labor do tend to cost more in Thermoking to compared to Carrier. Rigmaster, I personally haven't used Rigmaster or dynasys APU um, in my fleet. Rigmaster, it's um, it's not that good of a company. Uh, Also, they're not big net, and there isn't big network where you can get these repaired. Dennis, I'm not familiar with as much either. However, if you end up buying an APU, you do have to think. Um, Initially, you do have to pay like 11,000 or 10,000 for the APU, the brand new APU, including the install and the FAT. Um, However, since you bought the APU, now you have to maintain it. If you do go to like a Thermoking carrier, they tell you that you save about $3,000 a year per truck when you run their APU. What they don't tell you is the repair cost on these units. For to get the oil change service, it can uh, run up at the dealership $350 to $400 for that small engine to be serviced. Just the oil change, filter change, they can run up to $350 to $400. So minus that at 3,000. And also these units do tend to send codes. If you don't know how to fix them, you will spend a lot of money at the repair shop in Thermoking or Carrier or whatever unit you end up buying. You go to Thermoking, minimum they will charge you $500 to fix that unit. It will be it can go up to 1,000, 1,500 too. Um, just to look at it, they're gonna charge 140, 250, $160 just to look at what's wrong with it. And to fix it, that's gonna be another minimum coming at it for just a small fault in the unit. It could be a sensor. You could come up to $500 minimum just to get that thing looked at and have it fixed. Anything major will run up to thousands. So initially, you put down 11,000 or $10,000 for the unit, thinking that it will benefit you in the long run because it's gonna your truck won't have to idle. You consume less. Your truck consumes less fuel. You save around $3,000 a year. But the repair can go over 3,000 if you don't know what to look for. So I advise you before you go to the dealership or go to your mechanic, look up the codes online, such as YouTube. They can guide you toward a solution. so you don't end up burning your money in the dealership, because they're more than happy to take your money. If you're thinking about APU and you end up purchasing one, you have to basically get accustomed to looking at the unit and try to fix what's wrong. Otherwise, those benefits goes away real fast. You could have a bad pulley, you could have a bad belt. Um, Also, you could have a bad alternator. Uh, they're, they like to charge premium dollar for the labor and the parts on these units. So basically, you need to learn the symptoms and try to diagnose them and try to fix it on your own if you want to make any money while having the APU on the truck. Otherwise, you will be carrying an extra 500 pounds of weight on your truck and moving around the country, which will have a negative effect on your fuel mileage. I hope this helps, and you guys have a good day. Bye.